welcome everyone. My name is Kate. I help out in the YDT marketing department, and I'm also a past student who graduated in the past couple of years from diploma, which is second year. And I have a special guest with me today, Bree. Did you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, yes. Well, as Kate said, my name is Bree. I'm 23. I live in Canberra. I graduated from YDT in 2020. I am a youth and young adult pastor here at a place called Grace Church. I am an administration assistant at a Christian vocational education centre, and my new title, I guess, or new thing that I've stepped into is I'm now a wife as well. So I got married earlier this year.
Congratulations on that again. It's really exciting.
Thank you.
So just wanted to ask you a couple of questions today, just about, I guess, your time in YDT and how it shaped you and changed you. And my first question is, what was your life like before YDT?
Yeah, great. Well, back in 2018, I was 20. I was working full-time as a community carer. I was also at university studying nursing, and I was also a part of the youth leadership team there. As much as I was a part of it, probably wasn't a great part of it. I was very passionate, very excited to be there, but still really lacked any kind of foundation or leadership skills, which actually led me to wanting to come to YDT, because it was in that moment that I was like, man, like, I'm so passionate about this ministry and about serving in the church, but I just do not have the skills or the training or like the foundations to really have like longevity in this, which led me to looking into it, despite the fact that, you know, it was difficult. I had uni, I had a good work situation, a good kind of career building, but I knew that in the long run, this is something that I knew would not only benefit me, but benefit my whole community and my whole church. And now, thankfully, like people like my husband, you know, I wouldn't be half the wife that I am now if I wasn't a part of the year of discipleship and training. So, yeah. That's
awesome. And so, like, what made you decide to leave all of that and join the YDT?
Yeah, so I think was the being a part of a team at church and realizing what I was lacking. So it's kind of, you know, you don't realize what you don't have until you start taking steps on the journey. And I was like, okay, I do not have the confidence. I don't have the leadership skills. I really struggle with fear and to a degree like control, and I just wasn't being a good mentor. And so it was just out of a conviction and a releasing from my church that I was able to go and step into YDT, which is really cool.
Wow, that's amazing. And like from that, how did YDT change you and shape you?
Yeah, gosh, that is a hard question. But I like that it's a hard question because, you know, that's good. It's because there were so many things that played a part in where I am today, and the fact that I'm now a youth and young adult pastor. Like, I'm not only leading, but I'm leading a team that are leading young people, like the next generation in the church. And so, like, I guess my top three things, which are kind of like the top three things and priorities for YDT, would be like the service component, the actual education bit, like the certificate for in Christian ministry and theology, and like the spiritual formation content that is made available, like the intensive courses that we get to sit on. You know, like the work component was amazing, and it's usually the thing that we're most terrified of, because it's like, oh, like, you know, I don't want to give up all this time to be doing this work component, but not only am I good at cleaning now, I feel like I learned a lot of leadership ability in it. I learned actually just how to be more reliable and hardworking, but also, ironically, I learned how to rest really well. And now I have learned how to rest well in a ministry setting, like, and how to set boundaries that need to be set for the longevity of being in ministry. And
super important.
Yeah, 100%, especially in this day and age. I'm really grateful for it. And like the certificate for in ministry and theology, I'm so grateful for. Like, I was youth leading, and again, you know, like, I did not have the education I needed to be in that position. You know, I was really passionate about God, and I knew that God loved me, but I couldn't tell you really anything about the Old Testament. Like, I didn't know who Abraham was. Like, I couldn't really draw revelation out of the Bible before actually training and learning how to, you know, not only about the content of the Bible, but how to read the Bible. And so I'm super grateful for that, and how that serves me now as a youth pastor, like in our church. And the third one is the spiritual formation, is the thing that we need to, you know, like, that spiritual formation that came out of the Explore courses means that, like, I am confident now, and like, I do know who I am, and I know who God is a lot more. And out of that confidence and out of that faith and that trust that's been built, I'm now able to impart that in the young people that I am coming alongside of. So I'm super grateful for that.
And it's amazing because, like, I've seen the transformation that's happened in you over the, 2 years that you were here doing YDT, and it's incredible to see the person that came in is definitely not the person that's left. Is anyone else noticed that, or is it just me? What's your life like now?
Yeah, gosh. I often get told as well at church that, YDT definitely didn't just benefit me. It has benefited the church greatly, but benefited the wider community. I can't believe, how many people will also say, like, even in the first couple of months, I would come back and visit them just to, like, say hello. And, you know, so many people would come up to me and say, something's really changed about you, Bri. Like, there is something about you that's just like, you know, like, you now walk into a room and you're confident and you're glowing and you're, you know, like,
wow.
There's just something that's different. And that was like in the first couple of months. Like, how crazy that, you know, people notice something physical about you when really it's something that's going on the inside. And and still to this day, like, I'll see people, like, in circles here in Canberra, and they're like, who are you? Like, you're a completely different person. And I'm like, I'm just so grateful to God, so grateful for YDT. Yeah.
Wow, that's incredible. Like, that 2 years and your life is completely changed. And not just Absolutely. Your life, but even the community there in Canberra and your church and even your youth group and young adults. Like, I've heard the stories. Apparently, you're doing amazing things leading that group.
Oh, I'm so grateful, like, to God. Like, honestly, all the glory goes to him in where we're at and where I'm at now. And, like, you're right, my whole life has changed, but also, the people around me, like, I'm really able to mentor, like, young women in the community now, like properly and, like, in a godly way, and teach. And I just could not have done that without discipleship and training. Like, no matter how hard I tried or faked it, I'm just grateful for that, like, genuine foundation now.
Well, thank you so much, Bri, for your honesty and your testimony. It's been amazing to hear just how much everything has changed, and just kind of the way you've gone back into your community and still continued to serve in a greater capacity than you could before. Honestly, it's amazing hearing your testimony. So we miss you here, and wish you all the best.
Oh, amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
That's all right. And thanks, guys, for watching. We hope that was a really nice insight into YDT and just the transformations that really do happen here. All right. Thanks, guys. Bye.